Sports Stuff Podcast. My name is Jabari Butler. I'm here with J.R. Hall. What's the good word?
Man, man, get up because you know the man eat. So you got to get your tail up and get to the
Man,
business.
your ass is sleep. You finna sleep to the new year. You finna sleep to
Boy,
2026.
Jabari, you took 12 hours to call me yesterday, and I didn't think about it till you stopped and said something to me. Boy, you slept good yesterday, huh?
Hey, I woke up early. You wasn't ready. I went back to sleep.
Boy,
I wake
Jabari
up
said we're
early
going to do
today.
this show
You
at
ain't
11
ready.
o'clock
I stay
yesterday. Guess
ready.
what
I'm
time
always ready.
No. Jabari said we're going to be ready to do this show at 11 in the morning. I Jabari at 9:59 p.m. Jabari in the bed sleep. Nah.
But wasn't I ready
Jabari,
at 7
no,
a.m.
you're
though?
always good with me.
I was ready at 7 a.m. though.
I ain't gonna even cap to you, not today. I went to sleep at 6 a.m. I don't know what
Yeah,
it
man,
is.
we had some fashion show. We had us a fashion show this weekend in Boston on Netflix. They had a little Milan. I think it was somewhere in Milan or Paris or something, having a fashion show. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul. What's your reaction to that?
Man, at first it was like entertaining. It was real entertaining because, you know, you don't always get to see top-notch boxers coming out. And we got Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, so they put on a show from jump to end. And, man, shoot, Anthony Joshua, he didn't start out as good as I thought. Well, I ain't gonna say as good as he didn't start out the fight as strong as I thought he would because he's more of an actual boxer and not somebody who is like an entertainer.
Right.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Right. I think it was kind of a letdown because we was expecting more of like a
knockout quicker than a.
I think that like British fighters, they don't have that aggression sometimes. To me, like I think we was like an American fighter is always gonna come out with some more aggression, like a little bit more swagger. Like he's just like calm and calculated, stick to the plan, just stick and move. Like, and it seemed like he just not seeing that Jake Paul is kind of taunting him and disrespect. I mean, maybe it worked to his advantage, but.
Maybe so.
It
maybe
like,
threw him off
but it didn't. It didn't match the entertainment value
that
at
they
the
brought
beginning.
before.
At the beginning, I'll say it didn't really match the entertainment value at the beginning of the fight.
And that's correct. At the beginning of that mug,
or I'll say he didn't match. He didn't match Jake Paul entertainment value at the beginning.
Yeah,
of the fight. I'll say that.
And it seemed like more of like it was like literally like you said, a fashion show. Like the way they came out, walked out, the way they made it to the ring, it took them 10 minutes after they got to the ring to start their fight. And then...
Bro, that was the longest walkout ever. Like, it took them 45 minutes to walk out into the ring. They brought out Lennox Lewis. They brought out soccer stars. They brought out tennis stars. I'm like... They brought out Dave Chappelle. I'm like, damn, yo, they bringing out everybody.
Man, but I think once we got past the fashion show part, it was more like, okay, we finna settle into this fight. And Jake Paul or Anthony Joshua, I feel like when he first got in the ring, he kind of didn't know what to expect. And then Jake Paul, it was like you said, it seemed like he was punting him as soon as he came out for his walkout. And it seemed like it only got it only got more compelling and more compelling as the fight went on, because it was like Jake Paul. Now we can really see you're not a boxer, so this probably your last fight after you get knocked out like this, or after you get knocked out how we think we finna see a knockout. And then, man, Jake Paul, I don't know what he was thinking, but I know if I was Anthony Joshua and this man kept on
he started
diving in
thinking
my
about
legs.
He started thinking about shooting them takedowns. He started thinking about wrestling. He started thinking about John Jones and Daniel Cormier and
when he seen his brother walking through.
He started thinking about Hulk Hogan and some more shit. That's what he was thinking about. His brother,
when he started getting hit, when he started getting tagged, I know he started thinking about his brother. I don't know his name, but I know he a WWE wrestler. Boy, Jake Paul probably about 10 times dove in his legs because he was tired, because he really didn't know how to fight. And Anthony Joshua, he's a real fighter, so he really know how to put them hands on you.
I would give Jake Paul this. He sat in there and threw a couple of good rights, and he connected. But it was like after he connected and Anthony Joshua saw, oh, this ain't doing no damage, or he just saw that it wasn't like a real threat. That's when he started walking him down. He started closing that distance, and
then
he showed some decent defense, but it was like he was only able to get that defense off because he was running. Like his whole game plan wasn't to go for a knockout. Anthony Joshua, he's more used to fighting people that are trying to knock him out. He's not used to fighting like
people that want to stand back.
Yeah. And that's why it took him so long to get adjusted. But it was like as soon as he started even finding that chin,
boy.
I mean, it was like he broke Jake Paul's jaw. I'll even say that he broke his jaw. He snapped his jaw in half. So it's like,
I think the way Jake Paul was acting after that fight, I think he knew something was wrong in his head.
But the thing about it is, I respect him for the entertainment value. He went full throttle for the entertainment value. He got in shape. He put the weight on. He sat in there and he sat in there, he sat in there and threw something.
Well, he kind of didn't have a choice. If you're going to stand back and then you're going to dive in my legs every time, that's when I feel like Anthony Joshua kind of started getting mad. Because probably after the fourth or fifth time after Jake Paul dove at his legs, when he was like on his knees, that's how he was if you watched the fight. Like, get your ass up, Jake Paul.
Well, that was the only way he was going to survive. He was after a certain point, he wasn't able to survive on the feet anymore. He was only able to clinch up or go for the takedown.
No, where he started making Anthony Joshua mad, and then as the fight went on, that's when Anthony Joshua started hitting him a little bit more. Because Jake Paul, I feel like his whole fight, whatever was going on in his head, I feel like his main thing is to get in the ring and talk noise, talk mad, talk crazy to Anthony
well, here's my question for you.
What's up?
Would you want to see Jake Paul get in the ring again?
That's a great question, actually. I think I would rather not on no big time fight, because they made that, like you said, they brought everybody and their mamas out before the fight. Took them 45 minutes to get in the ring. I think a lot of people that are used to, I guess we don't usually look to entertainment before or after the fact that it's a sporting going on, and it's like immediately we seeing. It's like, come on with the game plan. So,
I'll say this. I think this is the biggest. Yeah. I think this is his biggest payday in boxing. I think that was
last weekend.
I mean, they made $150 million, so that's kind of worth it. You get what? You split down the middle, 150 mil.
75.
I think with their taxes and everything, they got
I
to do
like
the taxes,
70.
but that's a pretty good payday. 30 mil. Um, that's kind of worth it. But
Yeah. He knew what he was doing on the business side. He didn't know what he was
yeah,
doing on the.
I think that's the future of entertainment, though. People who get a lot of attention for whatever they do, whether they're pranksters or
Yeah, or
whatever
streamers
they're
or something like that.
streamers, let's see, because it's like they got a little platform for everything now. Whether you want to wrestle, whether
Mm-hmm.
you want to box, whether you think you can do UFC or, I
It's
mean,
a
shit,
lot of
whatever sport you,
opportunities out here
whether
now.
you think you could, I mean,
Anything really.
I guess certain sports are harder to cross into, but
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
like track, like I seen I Show Speed racing Noah Lyles.
Listen,
Like I could see some people switching over. Maybe I mean I guess everybody ain't gonna be able to run with Noah Lyles and do track and everything. But
yeah.
let's go ahead and switch over to this college football.
Yeah, hot out there, man.
Let's start with the best game of the weekend, in my opinion. Bama versus Georgia, or not Bama versus Georgia. Bama versus Oklahoma.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game. It was an entertaining game. So that was actually a good game on paper and on TV. It was a really good game. I'm honestly surprised. If you a football player, you know Bama was a top tier program. Nobody was even thinking about touching them, and we finna blow. Most likely, we finna blow y'all out and put in our second team, third team. I think me and you have talked about it, how after Nick Saban left, that turned into a kind of entertainment fact. We finna talk up all of our players. We're gonna talk up our quarterback. We're gonna talk about defense. It's just, man, that was the best game to me because it seemed like for at least 3 quarters they had your full attention.
Well, I say this. I saw some problems with Bama going forward, and if they don't correct those fast, they're going to have some issues. One, I say that quarterback. Why? I mean, for the first half, he had, 30 yards?
Oh, he had 33 yards, to be exact.
He had something like 33 yards in the first half. If he do that in any game moving forward, they're not going to recover from that.
Mm-mm.
But they got the weapon. I think it's everybody but the quarterback because I like the running backs.
You're talking about Alabama, right?
Yeah, Bama. They had like a backup running back, number 4. I don't remember his name, but they had a backup running back. He was doing great when in the second half he started going off, and the receivers are good. It's really all on that quarterback, and then that Bama defense is like,
sheesh, they ain't lost no smoke.
I mean, they can. It's like they give up stuff, but they tighten. They know how to tighten up. They gotta.
As the game go on a little bit more, it seemed like their attention get more and more on the field, and by that third or fourth quarter, hey, they might be ready to play if you don't come out on your best behavior with them. But yeah, that was the most entertaining game. I didn't think it would be because I'm not a huge Oklahoma fan, but that's probably gonna be the best game because it's the best game on paper. So.
And then the game I thought would be better, but ended up being kind of boring, really boring as hell. A&M versus Miami.
Man, that looked like it was gonna be the best game of the week, and man, they played that game like it was a FBS. What's a lower tier than
FCS game.
Yeah, FCS game. That game was like why are we watching these two teams play? And it's like Miami, Texas A&M, they kind of deserve to be in it. I don't know how you felt about it before the college playoff selection, but a lot of people was already like, Miami, why are they even gonna be in there? I think that probably would have been a little bit more entertaining game if Notre Dame would have played.
Man, I think A&M was a complete hype job after watching that because that was damn near